Well, guys, I am losing count on how many videos I've actually made on topics like this when it actually does involve children and drag queens. This is really getting out of hand. And I said it before in other videos, folks. It's actually happening in the great state of Texas and also in Ron DeSantis' Florida. This thing needs to stop. These drag queens are trying to indoctrinate children with this gender-affirming propaganda. And the parents, I believe, need to be held accountable. They need to be arrested. Why are they allowing their children to actually participate in this stuff? This is completely inappropriate for children. Now, I thought that Pride Month was actually in June. But it seems like every day of the week now, there's some type of a Pride event. And the details of it are definitely disturbing. And it involves children. What happened to the days when drag queens were just for adult men that actually like looking at other men dressed up like women? Now it's all out there in the public, in your libraries, in your schools, at sporting events. Yeah, it's that crazy, guys. And it doesn't seem to be slowing down. Here we go. This is shocking. Florida Pride event includes Kids Zone featuring drag queen. But not just that. There's also some books that are illegal being read to these kids. Let's read it. A Florida Pride Festival featured a drag queen question and answer event in the teen zone and a story hour in the kids zone, the Daily Caller reported. The teens portion consisted of a question and answer with a drag performer who goes by the name Misty Eyes. The drag performer also took part in a drag queen story hour event in the kids zone. Of course, because they want your kids exposed to this stuff. The festival, which was hosted by Hollywood, Florida and Broward County, Florida, also included, quote, check this out, Ban Book Nook in the kids zone. The banned book area featured various controversial books and was hosted by the Broward County Hollywood Library and Safe Schools South Florida, a group working to embed gender theory in schools. So illegal controversial books were being read to these kids by these drag queens. I don't know the law in Florida, but it definitely does sound like this is illegal. Now, I'm pretty sure in Ron DeSantis' Florida that this is illegal right here, but it's still happening. And that's the problem with this. It's still happening. The organization explains that it hopes to mobilize students in service of leftist causes through GSA, Gay Straight Alliance, leadership training, and diversity conferences. The group also works on policy advocacy initiatives with schools, school districts, and government agencies. Called Welcome Home by Hollywood Pride, the event also featured screenings of Legacy Couples Project, a documentary about 14 queer couples. Canoba, a film about safe spaces for homosexual men of color, was also screened during the festival. What? Why is this stuff in front of kids? The festival was sponsored by Starbucks, Holy Cross Hospital, and the Florida Cleveland Clinic. So your medical facilities are now woke. The Florida Cleveland Clinic provides patients with information about gender affirmation surgery. My goodness. The Florida Clinic is just one medical institution among many that has worked to influence children's understanding of sex and gender. They want to confuse your children, folks. They really want to confuse your children so they can be activists for decades to come. I mean, when I saw this part right here, guys, where's it at? A banned book nook? I mean, really? In a kid zone. They're reading banned books to your children. Parents, please wake up. Please wake up. The alphabet mafia is just everywhere with this stuff. And they want it in front of your kids. You know that last video I actually put up about the drag queen bingo here in Texas? You know that video was actually demonetized at first. It took a full day for YouTube to actually approve that video. It seems like, you know, maybe YouTube doesn't want us to actually get the word out on what's going on. Or at least they want to try to slow us down. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to continue to make videos on this stuff because it's just that concerning, guys. It is just that concerning. Children and drag shows should not even be in the same sentence. And some of these books are just utterly repugnant and are not for children. They're adult-themed books that some of these creepy, weird adults are perfectly okay reading to your kids. And you parents that actually let your children actually attend this stuff, why? Why are you allowing your children to be indoctrinated by drag queens? Why? There is no such thing as a family-friendly drag show. That was just one in the NBA. NBA halftime show had drag queens. Why? Why? It is just so disgusting, guys. And there doesn't seem to be any end in sight. Parents got to wake up. I'm pretty sure that a lot of parents, the vast majority of parents, probably don't even know this stuff is going on. It is going on. And you better wake up. Because eventually, at this rate, they're going to be coming for your kids. Once they finish with one set of kids, they're going to keep moving on and on and on unless they get stopped. Man, even in Ron DeSantis' Florida, this is happening. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.